Hi guys, it's Velo here. Welcome to another speed build. Today we are building an affordable family home. And you guessed it, I started building a starter home, but I couldn't do it. I just don't like building starter homes. I struggle with them so much, and pretty much as soon as I added the second floor to this build, I was done by that. This was not going to be a starter home anymore, but it is, I think it costs like 40,000, 42,000 or something like that. Anyway, below 50,000 simoleons. So it's an affordable home and it's pretty nice for that price, I think. Who I put living here is opposite twins that I did in CAS. I haven't released that video yet. I'm not sure if I will. If that's something you want to see, let me know in the comments. I was really trying to make them not the stereotypical opposite twins, but I failed in that. They are very, very stereotypical. So this house is going to be made for these two Sims that you can see in the corner there playing on their phones. And yeah, so the other one is very girly and the other one is, she's not like boyish, but she's very punk rock and she is a gamer. So yeah, they're definitely very stereotypical, but I don't know, I like them. And if you want to see the cast, please comment down below or give this video a thumbs up. But for the build, yeah, it's a 2-bedroom, 1-bathroom home. And yeah, at this point I was still kind of trying to make it a starter home, but I only started furnishing and I have 10,000 simoleons left. So yeah, soon you will see me put in a money tree. But yeah, like I said, it's still quite affordable. I just don't like starter homes because every time I build a home, I want it to look nice. And if you're making a starter home for more than one Sims, it's just very, very hard to make it look nice and also playable, because I also hate it when the electronics keep breaking all the time and your food is bad and it's just not fun. So I personally don't often play with just the starting money. I usually free real estate my Sims into builds, into their first homes. But yeah, that's just the way I prefer. If you want to see a starter home, please let me know, but if I get to choose, I will probably not be making many starter homes ever. I've done some, of course, in the past. I played without money cheats, but they're just boxes. They're not that interesting to watch, to build. The build videos wouldn't be interesting. Here is the bathroom. This is the only bathroom in the house, and you go there through the kitchen kind of, and it has everything you need. It has the cheapest shower bathtub combo, and also the kitchen appliances are kind of cheap but not the cheapest. So with everything I was still going for budget things, and also using these cheaper lamps from Get to Work, using the cheap cabinets and all that stuff. So it's definitely quite a realistic home, I think. A small home for 40,000 simoleons is, I think, more realistic than only to have 20,000 for a house. Where can I find that kind of house? Let me know. Yeah, I just usually cheat the loans in and never pay them back. I'm that kind of a player. Yeah, here is the small living room area, and I was going to use some CC pieces that I had, but I end up not, so this build is completely CC free, and it is on the gallery. I think my internet was having a bit of trouble yesterday, but I think I uploaded this to the gallery, and it's called Affordable Home. No, it's called The Kind of Affordable Home, because I tweeted that, saying that I tried to make a starter home but I failed again, so I call it The Kind of Affordable Home. And here by the entrance I do this shoe rack, clothes rack kind of thing. I use these, what would you call these shapes from Get Together, and then I even put like a curtain in front of it. I'm not sure if I like it, but I thought that it was quite realistic to have like kind of this. If you don't have room for a proper closet, you would have this little section of clothes like hidden behind a curtain or something. I think it's fine. And then in the downstairs will be another bedroom. It's for the girlier twin. So yeah, like I said, they are very stereotypical. Also their rooms are stereotypical because like yeah, I was trying, but then when the cast ended out so stereotypical, I just rolled with it. So this house is quite stereotypical as well, but the two twins do get along well. I think they are very good friends. Yeah, also because they live together, they have to get along. And yeah, like I said, I was trying to keep some kind of a budget. So the house is like completely furnished, but then the yard is completely empty. Like I only do couple of little like pathways and then some bushes in the front of the house, but the backyard is completely empty and there's no fences or no plants around the house except for that little portion at the front. That will be done in the very end of the video. Here I'm just doing a tiny little porch to the back, and I recorded this in 2 goes. I started it and then I got tired. I think this is still from the first recording session or playing session. Yeah, but like I ran out of ideas of what to do and I came back to it later. But yeah, I really like how it turned out actually. I wasn't sure until I took the screenshots, and actually the screenshots look very good. Like they look realistic and they I don't know like why they look so good. I'm not good at taking screenshots, but I think the lighting was very good for them. Even though it was raining outside, but maybe that has something to do with it. Yeah, and at this point I had completely just given up on the starter home idea or even like below 30k idea. So I put in a coffee machine and another sink in the kitchen, and I used this get to work like shelving unit here in the corner of the kitchen. I know it's supposed to like it's made for commercial lots like retail and stuff, but I thought it was very cute and I thought it was very realistic to have in a kitchen where you can't afford to have everything matching, but rather you have like bits and bobs from different places that have different styles, and I really like that blue colorway. Here we are in the first bedroom. Yeah, I was struggling with this a bit with the bed and with the lamps. Like all of the lamps in this game are huge. I think we've established that, but they are very big. I end up going with this bed with the frame and the curtains around it, even though it is quite expensive, but it was the only one that I felt like fitted. And I do this feature wall behind the bed, and I really like this room. It's very classy and girly without being like it's still very pretty and still very kind of subtle. I like it, and it's not big either, but it has everything you need. Here I make this kind of a vanity out of the side table, the mirror, and lamps. I kind of like it. Like I always miss like smaller vanities and like ways to do your makeup that don't take as much space, because the vintage glamour stuff vanities are like quite big. Like there are 2 tiles in width and then you need the chair and all that stuff, so they take a lot of space. So I always do weird things to make my own vanities. And yeah, you can't actually do your makeup there, but you can I think you can use the mirror. I think they expanded, like they made the mirrors work better, even if there was something blocking them, right? In a recent update, I think. Yeah. Anyway, and then I used this glass chair. I thought it fit the room very well, and here will be a desk. So yeah, I was because I wanted to give the other twin a computer, and like obviously computers are expensive, so I didn't end up putting a computer here, but you can move it, like of course you can move it, or you could get another one, or then the other sister could just use the other one's computer, or you could have a family living here or two roommates. But yeah, this is the only computer in the house because the other twin is supposed to be like a gamer. She is a geek and some other traits that I can't remember. But yeah, like I said, I think I will have the cast out. I'm just not a huge fan of it, but I think now that I've recorded it and I've released this video, I will just do it. I can just as well release that too. And yeah, this room is also quite nice. It's very different. Like I said, I went full on with the stereotypes. So there's a lot of black and like darker grays, and then I give her like these DJ posters and this science fiction posters. So she's definitely more like alternative and geeky than the other than her sister. Yeah, to work poster is probably my favorite item from the whole pack. I love the aesthetic of it. I don't know why. Um, well, I do know. I love science fiction and I love pastel colors. So yeah, and some more clutter. I also made the more boyish twin to be a little messier, which is also very stereotypical. But like I said, I just went with it, and just putting in some last details and decor. And now we are doing just a little bit of the yard, just a little pathway here because terrain paint is free, and then I use some like vegetation here around the house also to make the ivy on the wall to blend in a little better. Yeah, but it's very simple and it is on the gallery. You can find it under my username veloniada or the hashtag velosims. But yeah, we are soon done with this build. Give it a thumbs up if you like this video and consider checking out my channel. I post new Sims 4 videos almost every single day. Subscribe if you want to see more videos like this one, and I will see you all very soon, and bye bye!